something, you take it. It's the only way to live.
Hey there, Vault Dweller. I've heard all about the plans for that Vault 79 raid of yours, so I'll spare you the time and tell you I'm in. All that sweet, sweet gold is as good as ours. And you've done a good job with that, haven't you? Don't worry, you were plenty careful. But old Johnny's got his ways. Let me lay it out for you. There's a reason Meg wants me on this job. She believes we're gonna run into people down there. If 79's anything like Vault 76, there are living, breathing people inside just waiting for their vault to open up. And if these people are anything like you and your little friends, they'll be naive and easy as pie to manipulate into giving us whatever we want. No offense, of course. Hey, catch? It's not a catch so much as it is a business deal. Before I sign on for your vault raid, I need you to do something for me. You've got the kind of skills I need to help pull off a very important job. Definitely no kids. Can't make any promises about suicidal ghouls. But I can't say Lou won't be involved. Nah, this'll be fun. I promise. So here's what's what. I used to run jobs with my partner, Hal. Hal's a dear old friend. Known him since before the war. Hal and I went our separate ways when I joined up with Meg's crew. Now he's being held as a slave by a group of unsavory hooligans out by Watoga. And being forced to do who knows what. I got a plan to free him. All right. I knew you'd be on board. So, these guys run an arena in what used to be the Watoga Civic Center. People fight for riches, food, supplies, whatever they're willing to bet. Half the competitors are slaves, and their masters are betting on them. Others are just people trying to make their fortune. Not quite, but close. I want to pass you off as my slave. I'll make a deal to sell you to Hal's master after you win the competition that will rig in your favor. Once you get into the slave quarters, you and Hal will break out and rendezvous with me. Any questions? All right, that's the spirit. So, here's how it'll go down. Meet me at the Watoga Civic Center, and I'll do some legwork before you get there. You'll want to slip in the back entrance. I'll be waiting, in character. We'll get you into the competition, and I'll go over the final details with you once I know more. See you there, partner. Keep quiet and let me do the talking from now. Follow me, and remember, you're my slave.
Oh, there you are. Well, hurry along then, we're late. You're lucky I didn't feed you to the Mylocks when I had the chance.
doesn't have his collar on. You better take him inside and fix that quick before he does something you'll regret.
No worries, old chap. I've got it right here. Poor thing's got the trots, he does. Had to go round the back way so he could do his duty outside before entering. Like the proper scum he is. Should be all empty now. What do you have to say for yourself, slave? I asked you a question. Good, because it'll be the end of you if you do.
Just make sure he doesn't make a mess. Because I'm the one who's got to clean it up. Get that stinking collar on.
Oi! You heard the nice bloke. Come over here, so I can put this collar around your scrawny neck. That looks like it hurt.
Thanks for playing it cool. I signed you up as an alternate to get you into today's match. So you'll go in if one of the current fighters loses before the match is over. I have a good feeling that's gonna happen, if you're picking up what I'm putting down. Now, if you screw up and they try to detonate your collar, it's on to plan B. Kill everyone, save Hal, and make it out alive. It's a deterrent in case a fighter tries to escape or turns on the audience, or in the case of today's match, if they end a round in last place. It's designed to blow up at the push of a button, taking on their way. But don't worry, I've replaced yours with a dud collar. I picked it up last time I was here and removed the explosives. Well, there's not much to go over. If all else fails, we're going out guns blazing. It won't be ideal. I'm willing to murder every last one of these chumps and still rescue Hal. Let me be clear, do not lead us into plan B. I will not be happy. Like it? It's a character I whipped up just in case. I don't want anyone here knowing who I am or tracing it back to the crater. So instead, I'm
Reginald P. Humphreys, from jolly old England, mate. Got stuck in DC when the airplane stopped running. And couldn't make it back across the pond.
I know, it's not elegant, but when the lie is specific and disgusting enough, people don't bother asking questions. As you can see, it worked. While you're down here, I'll work my magic in the stands, doing recon and making deals. There are 3 rounds. You'll need to fend off whatever they throw at you. Between each round, I'll come back here for a pep talk, and we'll discuss our various options. I'm counting on you to come in first. Don't let me down.
Oh, septic saliva. Get out there when they couldn't hear. Don't let me down. Got a lot of trash riding on you.
But the golden boy has been reduced to chaff. We just need to take a short intermission to clean up the mess. Feel free to visit our concession booth, grab some dirty water or whatever meat we've got on us today. We're back and ready to rock. Now let's all put our hands together for our newest contender, the Psychic Survivor! Word is they will hold up, living it up. 25. Rep. Now, what a thrilling match. Newbie, put on the pressure. After the first round, 3 will go on, and 1 will lose his head. Sorry to spoil it, folks, but our long-time fighter, Nuclear Don, just couldn't hack it tonight. Sorry, Tom. That's just the way it is. Now who's ready to see some fireworks? Fire down. Now go get yourself some food and drink and six pack. Now go get yourself some food and drink and six pack.
Wow, people out there seem impressed. Keep it up, and this will be a piece of cake. Okay, listen up. I found a couple ways we can tip the scale in our favor. The Nuclear Don was using some strange new blend mechanics to give himself an edge. And now he's dead. We can steal it. Use it ourselves. I also discovered a powerful turret system built into the arena. I bet I can hack it and turn it against your targets in the ring. You got it. Based on what I heard, this shouldn't arouse suspicion because malfunctions happen all the time with their system.
After a strong showing from Maximum Matty and a good run from Dev Klaus, it's time for our final fighter to come out. Can the Septic Survivor keep up the pace? Deathclaws, baby! Let's see what those brains of yours look like.
Good job, Septic Survivor. But you're gonna need to do better than that to win the final round. Second place is now last place.
After you win, I'll come meet you down on the arena floor, where we'll go over the final plans. Then you're on your own. Oh, I also found some new information we can use to our advantage, if you so choose. Now, I'm certain I can convince Maxima Maddie to throw the round if I tell her I'll disable her collar and buy her freedom. So what kind of help do you want from me this round?
I didn't know it could be that way.
Well, sure thing. Maddie's anxious and focused on self-preservation. She'll be an easy call. Look, it's unfortunate what happens to the losers here. But Maddie deserves to die. I just need you to go talk to the guard and distract him while I do it. You cool with that, right? Good, go do your thing and I'll do mine.
Stand down, slave. It'd be a shame if you were to get injured before your next fight. You know, slaves are supposed to keep to themselves and shut the hell up. But, what the heck. You're right. I'm bored as shit down here. What do you want to know? Glenn. Yeah, I never liked it. But I never had the heart to change it, even though everyone else around here changed theirs after civilization fell. Yeah, funny story. I ran into Sargento and his gang out in the Capital Wasteland. I was just a scrappy kid at the time, and I stole cans of food from him. Got caught, and wound up in a fist fight with the boss man himself. I decked him hard with a sucker punch, but he laughed it off and offered me a job as a caravan guard. When we settled here, I just kept at it. Only now, instead of keeping jerks away, I keep them in. Hell if I know. I might have been 2 years old at the time. This world is all I've ever known. Nah, parents are dead. Died when I was 14, before I joined up with Sargento. Never had any brothers or sisters. No wife, no kids. I only have to worry about myself. Yeah, sure. You've got a lot of nerve talking to me. I know how to make injuries look like accidents. But nobody in here's gonna be one of them.
I have to try harder than that. This is it, folks. Time for our last competitor to come on out and prove their worth. former champion, Sir tonight was Mr. Whitehead. Y'all in the splash zone know what that means. See ya.
Quick, listen up. Here's what's gonna happen now. Sargento will offer you a drink from the winner's cup. It's laced with a heavy sedative to knock you out and counter the adrenaline, in case you were to try something stupid. Here's a key. Keep it hidden. After you and Hal bust out, meet me here. Okay, look. Sargento's coming. He already wants to buy you, so other than the formalities, it's a done deal. Any questions? Sargento's a sick bastard, but he's a man of his word, if nothing else. He's not the type to renege on a deal. Yeah, this place will be cleared out, and the guards won't be looking here. Besides, you seem like the bloodthirsty type. You may end up killing them all anyway. Alrighty.
Time to get back into character then. Oi, Sargento.
Reggie, my friend. Your fighters perform just as well as you said. There's a lot of profit to be made from a crime killer like this.
Sure you want to give him up? Yeah, mate. I'm chuffed. But I'm looking to move on out. And I think he's better served here with you.
Yeah, I get it. Gotta fetch a good price while you still can. Anything else I should know about this one?
Bit dim and may smell like a well-used loo. But that's the worst of it.
Ah, hey, you're a good one, Reg. You got yourself a deal. And we'll settle up after I get it with my others. All right, my new slave. Time to celebrate with a drink from the winner's cup. Bottoms up.
New guy, huh? Hope you last longer than the last one. It's probably better if you didn't know. Unrelated side note, stick to the gruel they give you. Stay away from the meat. I am. It's a little strange you know that. Wait, Johnny? I'm surprised he'd come to save me. That's great. What's the plan? Not the most elegant solution, but between the two of us, I think we can manage. The guard shift's usually pretty light about now. Once you make a move, I'll be right behind you. Johnny! How the heck are you? Thanks for busting me out of there.
Hal. My man. You look like hell. And it suits you. Because that's exactly where you're going. Hey. Thanks, Vault Dweller. I did. Sorry for misleading you, but if you knew I was only coming here to kill Hal, you probably wouldn't have come along. Sorry, that wasn't a risk I was willing to take, but hey, now I know better for next time. Before we go, there's one small matter we should discuss. I want you to tell Meg I get a 50% cut of the gang's share of the vault loot. Or I walk. Meg knows she needs me. So now you get to decide whether I'm worth it, or if we call this whole thing off. All right, you drive a hard bargain. 25% it is. Back to the crater then, shall we?